Welcome. My name is Barney Reese. I am the author of How Blessed You Are in God's Promises. I also do concepts of the universe, becoming the best version of you. I started these a few years ago, and I'm just slowly growing. The reason that I do these videos is simply one reason. I put a tremendous dream goal in front of me. I had no way to get to it, but then I started studying, and then I started learning that everything was limitless. That we were cosmic, spiritual, vibrational light beings in a body having an experience. When I started learning about near-death experiences, I learned we had been through many lifetimes. I learned that Jesus' real name was Yeshua. I also learned that he had been all over the world. That his uncle was a tent maker, not a tent maker, but a tin maker. And he went all over Europe and other places. And I learned that he had studied from many different great spiritual teachers. He was an Essene. I also learned that he went and studied with the droids when he was gone. He went and studied in Egypt under Thoth, T-H-O-T-H, School of Mysteries. He also went to Tibet and studied Buddhism. He also went and studied Hinduism. So he was everywhere, and if you look in time, you'll see that. I also learned that the first churches saying a lot of things. I also learned about Constantine and other things. But I'm not here to talk to you about religion. I'm here to talk to you about being the best version of you. If you've been following my videos, you're going to start to learn so much more than you ever thought possible. Because I'm constantly studying and I'm constantly listening to things, even when I'm driving down the road. So to keep up with me, good luck. Because I'm always studying. This is what makes my videos so unique. I don't even know what I'm going to tell you. But I do this because I do it. I don't edit my videos, by the way. Whatever you get is what you get. But today I want to share this with you, okay? Let's get started. If you have become the best version of you, you're going to start getting habits. For me, I do 100 push-ups. I do 100 squats every morning. I do all my forms twice. That includes my bow staff form. And then if I have time, I go work out. Today, even though I set my clock for 3:15, I just could not wake up. I had eaten too much sugary sweets yesterday, and it just really almost an overload of sugar, and I didn't realize that I had become almost against it for so long. My body just can't take that much. I drank a Coke, I had this, I had that, just way too much sugar. And I know that now, so it really made me almost really tired. I took a nap when I got in. And I'm used to getting up at this time too. So sometimes you're going to go backwards. This is, well, I'm telling you this today, but I did get in the shower and I did turn the hot water off and got a cold shower for about a minute to a minute and a half. Yeah, ice cold water. It'll wake you up and it shocks your system and makes it better. It's also good for your hair. I quit using shampoo. Believe it or not, I use soap. I use Dove soap, to be as honest. That's it. That's my secret. I take a Centrazine and I take a Shigilite gummy Root Lab. If you're wondering where my vitamins are, that's it. I take 2 glasses of water and a touch of salt. I'm using Sea Gold Himalayan salt. So these are the things that I do. And this is just so that you can become the best version of you. Then I work and I train and I continue to do these things. Now here's some things that I want to share with you. Everything starts in your mind. Yeshua or Jesus said it best when he said that everything, if you commit murder in your mind, you've already committed the deed. In other words, if you slept with somebody in your mind, you've already done it. And remember this, you are a multi-dimensional being. The higher version of you may be God, all collectively connected in one. That is your source, okay? This is going to be deeper than most people want to go to, but this is the truth. Think of the creator more as the sun. It would have to be made of energy because energy is the only thing out there that could make energy. Energy can be lost or destroyed, only transferred. So if you was made of energy, you could make energy worlds, which this is. This is why this is so unique. God is everywhere. If you're looking for God outside of you, it's already there. It's in everything. So you can't just do that. You can use this energy. I call it potential energy. You may call it God energy. You may call it God's will. You can call it whatever you want to. But here's how this works. If a thought comes into your head, or you decide to do something, or you imagine something, it's a vivid imagination, you've already committed the act in your mind. Thus, you've already committed the act. So keep that in mind when you're studying things. Maybe you want to open a business, but you don't know what business you want to open. You start looking at businesses. Maybe you want to own a home. You start driving by the home that you want to own. You visualize yourself in that home. You visualize yourself with that person if that person is who you want in your life. And this is a very simple process. If you're alone right now, you set a plate as though you have somebody there with you. You set every time you're in your car or walking or whatever, that person is with you. And you visualize that person what you want them to be. Over time, these people will start to gyrate to you. And this is just the way it is. You have to make those sacrifices, to get to that. You have to start focusing on you. Imagine if you focused on you every day. An example, if you read 20 pages every day, you would read 30 books a year. If you listen to one skill for 5 years, did you know you'd be an expert? Yeah, this is the way it works. You have to get started, though. This is the mistake that people make. They think that they're going to just jump out here and do this. Well, how do you know all this stuff? Because this is all I do is study. I'm constantly trying to become the best version of me, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, health-wise, and emotionally. My saying is simply this: every day is getting better and better in every way. Health, wealth, romance, love life, and happiness. And you say it with experience, and you say it with love, and you say with that, wealth, well, what's wealth? You start learning about wealth. You start studying the things that resonate with you. The minute you do this, you are on your path. God, what do you want me to do? What do you want to do? Where you want to go? Who you want to see? Who you want to be? This is the beautiful thing about this particular energy universe. You're your own universe, this cosmos that our Creator made for all of us. You can do whatever you choose to do here. You can start with nothing and become a businessman. You can open any business. You can sit down with a blank piece of paper for 30 days and say, I don't know what I'm going to do. The minute something starts popping to you, it's for you. Now, if you don't take advantage and start looking at things that way, then you'll never do that. So everything starts in your mind. Everything that was made from somebody's mind, whether it be a telephone, whether it be a car, whether it be a home, whether it be whatever. Even an architect that has never made blueprints, he has to make the blueprints before he can actually start to build. It's the same thing in your mind. This is why meditation is important. Prayer, getting quiet for 1 hour, Hour of Power. I love that by Tony Robbins. Jim Rohn, Personal Growth and Development. It all goes hand in hand. This is what I learned by studying experts. So this is why my videos are so unique, because what I'm teaching you won't be taught in school. It won't be taught anywhere else. But the truth is, it's all within you. That spark. Have you ever got around a fire and it's just barely burning, but you blow on it and the wind gets it a little bit, and next thing you know, it's a fire, just with tinder. Sometimes just getting around a person, because you're the spark of God. And we're all the sparks of God. We're all its children, whether we like it or not. So my goal here is simply this: learn to make this heaven on earth. Don't wait for something. That may just be your home. But what if you could make it great for everybody here that's struggling to have their dreams come true? Wouldn't you feel better about yourself? What if when you went to church, instead of worrying about what somebody's doing wrong, you tried to lead them in the right direction? What if you taught people what I'm teaching you for free? What if you had a class? What if you had a podcast like Joe Rogan, and all of a sudden you were all over the world teaching people things and listening to people's stories and talking about things that resonate with them? He's everywhere. See, you have these abilities, you just don't know. Maybe if you went back to school, you don't know what you want to do, but you're going back to school for something and you're older and you don't know what you want to do. You have to trust that the Creator, the cosmos, is always helping you in everything that you do. And if you're meeting somebody or somebody resonates with you, that person is for you. Remember that. And if somebody, and just know this, you can do so much more. I dare you to go out and do it. I dare you to put these habits in place. In 60 days, in a year, they become in place. If you think I used to do 100 push-ups, I didn't. I just started all this, and I just got more and more, and I've been doing this for years, by the way. As always, love thyself, for you truly are well loved. Thank you and goodbye.